Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I've been sharing my weight loss journey here on YouTube since April of 2020. In that time, I had a bariatric surgical procedure in August of 2022. So I'm just about 3 years post-op. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy at Blossom Bariatrics in Las Vegas, Nevada. I continue to share my ups, downs, highs, lows of this journey because it is actually never ending. And so if that sounds like something that you'd be into, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down there. It really does help my channel a lot, and I really deeply appreciate it. For those of you who may be seeing this for the first time, or those of you who are following along, I have experienced a little bit of regain. I'm about 15 to 20-ish pounds heavier than I was at my lowest. And so I'm trying to get back into a lower range. Now, I was in maintenance for quite some time and I was maintaining a weight anywhere between, I would say, 155 and 160. Right now, I'm kind of fluctuating between 165 and 170. So I'm trying to get that down lower. For maintenance, I always try to keep kind of like this 5-pound range. So at the lowest range, I was between 150 and 155. I think I'm most comfortable and best at maintaining between 155, 160. But I went through a bunch of stuff starting last summer and that extended through the holidays. And so I'm giving myself grace and going back to the basics to try and get back down to that lower range. Each week I'm sharing just a quick update how I'm doing. And this week was not my greatest week yet, but I think the biggest news, if you haven't noticed already, I cut a ton of my hair out. It's a lot shorter now, and it feels so good. My stylist, Erin, is absolutely amazing. I think I shout her out every single time that I get a haircut. She is just so good to me. So it's like this really cute layered. Right now I'm styling it with like a wavy look. This curl's a little tight here today, but that's okay. I'm actually not good at doing hair. I'm terrible at it, so I'm learning as I go. I have one of those like 360 curlers that's supposed to help with this, but I'm not hair adept, if you will. I'm gonna put some kind of before and after pictures up. I didn't take an official measurement, but if I had to guess, I probably chopped off maybe about 4 or 5 inches. It's quite a lot, but it feels very good. And I'm just so relieved. A sign for me that my hair was really too long was actually when I was on my way to go get my hair cut. I had the sunroof open on my car and my hair got sucked into the sunroof when I tried to close it. So I was like, okay, past due for a haircut big time. Also, you know, I got to take these selfies like when I do thumbnail pictures for YouTube, and I was taking these selfies. I'm like, why do I look so ragged? And it's finally one day it just dawned on me, like my hair was like dark to here because my natural blonde is like a very dark, they call it dishwasher blonde, which isn't very positive. It's a dark blonde. So lightened that up quite a bit, and just the cut is really nice. I really like the length. I'm really happy with it, and I'm excited to learn how to style this a little bit more. It looks super cute straight too. So if you see me with straight hair next week, you'll know why. But again, just a little refreshing thing, a little way to just take care of myself, and I'm really happy about that. Let me know what you think of my haircut down in the comments below. So each week I've kind of been grading myself. It's a very loose grading system, but I'm gonna start with my poorest grade this week, and that was definitely my eating. I didn't track anything. I didn't actually even put much thought into what I was eating. I just ate when I felt like eating, and that is not a great system for me. I need to have a bit more structure if I want to keep my calories in a good range for weight loss, which I am trying to do right now. So if I had to grade myself on food, I would say, gosh, I'm gonna give myself a D. It was pretty bad. I just was very snacky this week. And again, just not tracking and not paying attention, which is not really good. If you're trying to lose weight, you do need to be mindful. On the flip side of that coin, my gym habits this week, my exercise, my fitness, if you will, was pretty freaking awesome. I did get into the gym 3 days this week, which was very very exciting. I took a couple walks during the week too. The weather was just absolutely phenomenal. And this weekend, today is Sunday, I'm filming Sunday early afternoon, and my weekend has been crazy active. I think I'm gonna have probably around 25,000 to 30,000 steps for the entire weekend, which is a really, really active weekend. I actually went ahead and did a little yard refresh yesterday, so lots of yard work yesterday, and then today I walked to the gym, walked back. Actually, I did a little jog on the way back because I was feeling so good and the weather was so nice, and I had a great workout in the gym as well. Moving into this week, I do think this week is going to be better. I'm going to feel a little bit less stressed out. Remember I mentioned that I am trying to get this sort of promotion slash new job at my current job right now. Well, the presentation for that is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Your girl will be giving a presentation for a job that she really, really, really wants. So I think that has been kind of weighing on me a little bit. The anxiousness, the excitement, the uncertainty of whether or not I'm going to get this or not, and how bad I want it, I think has actually taken a little bit of a toll on my just mental health overall. I'm really, really anxious about it, and I'm sure that probably contributed to my crappy eating. I am going to sit down later today and actually like plan out meals. As soon as I plan out dinner, I feel like I do pretty well during the day. It's the evenings that get a little bit chaotic, especially if I like don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. So I'm gonna try and sit down and actually like plan that out. And I definitely need to plan in some more like fiber rich foods, just more vegetables, more beans, more fruit, things like that, that have a lot of fiber that help keep me full longer. So my weight was actually wackadoodle this week. I don't know how this is even possible. It has to be water weight, at least a good portion of it. So last week I weighed in at 165 pounds. This week my weigh-in was 168.4. So that is a gain of 3.4 pounds, which we know is just physically not possible. I cannot eat that much food as a bariatric patient in order to gain 3 pounds of fat. It would be literally impossible. So something I ate is got me retaining. I'm gonna just drink lots of water, and I always do anyway. I'm pretty good. That's like the one thing I always consistently do is drink lots of water, and just move into the next week. But this is kind of why I'm talking about like this is important to know, because for maintenance, right, you're gonna fluctuate. Like your weight is not gonna stay the same exact number every single week. It just doesn't work like that. And I'm telling you this from even when I was in maintenance before I went through what I went through last summer and over the winter. One of the things I always noticed was that my weight had these like natural ebbs and flows. So that's why it's important to me that I keep that maintenance like window, that range. And I could probably go a little higher than 5 pounds, but I think 5 pounds is good. Again, I'm still kind of stuck in that like little 165 to 170 range, working my way down. I'm hoping to see a trend down next week. I just got to keep working for it. That's all I can do. In the comments below, let me know how your week went. If you are following along and you're working with me, let me know if you were able to meet your weekly goals. How would you grade yourself overall? For me this week, I think I'm gonna give myself an overall grade of a C+. The D from the eating is pulling that grade down, but my gym habits, I would give an A++, so that's bringing it up. I'm really happy about that. Would love to hear how your week went too, of course, and if you've made it this far in the video, please include a green emoji of your choice in the comment. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you following along. If you have any questions or any topics that you want me to cover on my channel, please be sure to let me know. Don't be a stranger and don't be shy to request a topic. I am looking for more things to talk about that I have not talked about already. Again, I thank you. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe. It really does help me so much, and I really appreciate you. Plus, I promise to always keep it real and bring you a very realistic version of a weight loss journey. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.